of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. One down. So up next for New York, Ty Rodriguez. That one fouled hard the other way.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Gonzalez in plenty of time to first, and there's two down. One down. Next up for the A's, Xavier Edwards. Up the middle. 1-1-1. Rodriguez. Over to first. Got the out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Foul ball there. And the pitch is outside, ball one. High chopper to third. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Go ahead run on base. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Out towards right center field. Butler should have this one. Two down. So two down. Ty Rodriguez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air left field. Bruhan settles under this one. That is the inning. Man at first with one gone. Ronald Gonzalez up next for the A's. 0-1 now. On the ground. To second for one. Over to first. Safe. Rodriguez digging in now. If baseball had a delete key, this is when you'd hit it. One big swing, and it's like none of it happened.
Call it the RBI erase function, Boog. Just need one line drive to clear the cache.
Foul ball. First and second, two down. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Good job to fight that one off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Call around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Michael Busch up now for the Mets. Runner takes off to the right side. Kurtz.
Come on, get down, get down.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rodriguez with an okay game of the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Rodriguez stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that, but this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally, and that could change everything in a rivalry like this.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rodriguez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single. Michael Busch now at the plate. 2-2 on the way. Runner on the go. That one in the dirt and gets away. Save! Hey! All the way up to third here, and that is great hustle. In the air to left center. Grisham settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And now they trail by one. Rodriguez locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run shot, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now at the plate, Ty Rodriguez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-1. Swing and a bouncer.
Come on,
Young.
come on.
The turn by McLean at second.
No, he's in
first,
there.
but he beat it. So two down. Michael Busch will hit next. The 0-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Out towards right center field. Brujan gets under it. And that is that. Rodriguez really stood out in this one.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Ty Rodriguez, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's just about to get underway. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Queens.
Outside, that's a ball.
Kirk with some impressive production lately. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. connect on the curveball, struck him out. Rodriguez steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a foul out of play. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
He's trying for third. Chopped left side. Base hit into the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And down on strikes, one away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate the game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Wilson working through some struggles lately.
Ball 1.
Yeah, they say baseball's a
Game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game. Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Rodriguez, a multi-Cy Young Award winner, 23 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. First and second, no outs here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First offering, runner goes. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So 1 out with 2 aboard. So up next for New York, Carson Benj. The 0-2. Popped up. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Comes up empty.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next up for the A's, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike.
It's always fascinating to watch a two-way player in baseball. I mean, the physical demand it requires to perform well in 2 very different parts of the game is immense.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging, boog. It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
2 down, nobody on.
You know, Boog, players use different muscle groups when hitting compared to pitching, so managing the body of a two-way player is especially important. I'm always concerned about that oblique injury when you're swinging.
To first, and that'll do it. Rodriguez digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
First pitch swinging. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, his 12th of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Alejandro Kirk. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
That's a ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
There's a strike.
2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Rodriguez back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead. You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him looking. 1 away here in the 5th. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Now it's going to be Matt McClain. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got it. 2 down.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Wilson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down. So now here's the Mets DH, Ty Rodriguez.
Nope. Ball 1.
Rodriguez matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soderstrom under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ronald Gonzalez. There's the strike of the knees.
A 4-homer game, Boog. That's just rare power. His name is in a club with guys like Lou Gehrig, Willie Mays, Chuck Klein, and Mike Schmidt. It's pretty nice company to keep.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
Hey!
Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Kirk thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. The A's with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Kurtz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Nice curveball for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Hey! Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. It's 2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ty Rodriguez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Rodriguez with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching.